Hello and welcome to episode 23 of my Minecraft Technic Hardcore Modded Skyblock tutorial Let's Play series. In this episode we shall do the quest Digital Storage. Now if we take a look at the quest book, I was going to go up here, wasn't I, and go through all of the MFR machines, but I had to do the harvesting machine quest without a doubt because I needed wood and I needed rubber, and so that one was a no-brainer. I had to do sludge processing because the biggest bottleneck that we're going to get in our ME networks, let's open this for goodness sake, is this right here. This is the biggest bottleneck we're going to face as it stands at the moment, Nether Quartz. The reason being is the only way that we have to get Nether Quartz is by sifting soul sand, and it's quite slow coming out of my sludge processor. I'm getting a steady dribble of it, but not much, so that's what's going to be the bottleneck. But anyway, I thought, so that's why I had to do the disk sludge processing. So that was them two, okay, wood, rubber and soul sand for Nether Quartz. But even though it's very slow, so I might have to think about doing more tree farms just to get more Nether Quartz. So yeah, perhaps that's something. I mean, I've got unlimited world space, so it don't really matter. I may have 10 tree farms. That will then make that doable. But anyway, coming down here, so I thought before I start going through all the rest of these, accumulating even more items, I need a way to store it, because better barrels is nice, but at the end of the day it can't cope with the amount of items that we're eventually going to get. So hence why I'm going to start down here to do the ME network. I want to get it in place so I can start storing items much better. I'll look at RedNet once I've done all of these for sure. But here we are, this is where we're going to start, digital storage. So if we take a look, it's time to step up our storage technology and begin storing items with science. Before we can start making ME equipment, you will need to learn how to make processors. Take either 2 Certus quartz dusts or 2 Nether quartz dusts. Well, I would never use the Nether quartz dust because it's far too precious, so I'm using the Certus quartz dust, which is abundant through my sifting. And you need to smelt them in a furnace, which will get you silicon through smelting this Certus quartz dust. Will turn it into silicon. Whatever you do, don't use your precious Nether quartz. So anyway, that's how we get that. So done that in the furnace. Make a quartz knife. You'll need this for the processor assembly recipes. The tool will not be consumed by the recipe, but it will be damaged, eventually breaking. Once you have the processor assemblies, smelt them in a furnace to get your 2 basic processors. So if we look at this, okay, here is the quartz cutting knife. And that's how I make it, using my Certus quartz. Again, don't use your Nether quartz, it's far too precious. So Certus quartz, iron, 2 sticks gets you your quartz cutting knife. Okay, next, the basic assembly which you need to make is this. So you need your quartz cutting knife, gold, redstone either side, and the silicon that you just made. That will get you your basic processor assembly. You put that in your furnace or your redstone furnace. That gets you your basic ME processors. So let's come out of there. Okay, that's done. Moving on, matter energy storage. The ME chest must be powered to function. Hook yours up to a conduit. When you first open your chest, you may notice that it is greyed out. That's because the ME chest only stores 1 item, a storage disk. Once you put a storage disk in the chest, the interface will give you access to what is in the disk. Now, I don't normally bother with the chests, to be honest with you. I'd make the thing that can hold loads of these, which I can't think of off the top of my head, but we'll get to it. Anyway, in order to progress though, I have to make an ME chest. So let's make an ME chest. Okay, so if we come into here, if I do ME, which I've done in there, the chest should be over here. There it is, ME chest. To make it, I need iron, a chest, glass, and a conversion matrix. Okay, to make a conversion matrix, we need iron, Certus quartz, nether quartz, and flax dust. So we're going to need to make some flax dust. To make flax dust, you're going to want to definitely do it like this. Your Certus quartz dust, redstone, nether quartz dust, but definitely do the one with raw plastic because it doubles the output. If you don't do it with plastic, you'll only get 2, and we all know how precious the nether quartz is, so if we can double up anywhere, we will. So that's the recipe that you should use. Okay, that will get us 4 flax dust. I've done 20 already. Okay, moving on, we need the conversion matrix now. So in here you'll see I've got a schematic for the conversion matrix. So let's take that one out, let's put that one in. Okay, so to make the conversion matrix, we need the flax dust, Certus quartz, nether quartz, iron, and a basic processor. Bang, there, we got one of them. So let's put that there. Okay, so we got the conversion matrix. Next, we need the glass either side. So what I'm going to do is a blank pattern for this. Clear that out. So it was glass either side, conversion matrix, and then a chest. I wish this table was bigger, I really do. I wish you could fit more things in there. What else? And then iron. Okay, so let's assign that to the blank schematic. I doubt I'll make any more, but just in case. So there we go, there is our chest. Okay, let's take that out. Next we need to make the oh, I can't see it here. Let's just make this simpler by doing @applied. There we go. Right, so we want next the ME1000 storage, which is iron, redstone, glass, and a storage cell. Here we are. Now it's going to get down mean and nasty with us because this is going to chew through resources for sure. Okay, so thankfully it uses Certus quartz. Thank goodness for that. Right, okay, so basic processor in the middle and 4 of the quartz. Let's put a blank recipe there. Basic processor, 4 of these, and what was the last thing? Goodness sake, my memory. Iron and redstone, that was it. Okay, so that gets us the storage cell. Let's write that to this. Okay, so we're going to need a storage cell. Right, going back. Thankfully it's only 1 storage cell we need. So storage cell, redstone, iron. Let's use another schematic because we're going to be making loads of these. Tons of these. Okay, and of course I've forgotten already what it was. So it's glass, redstone, storage cell, and iron. There we go. That gets us the ME1000 storage, and I'll write it to that. Right, cool. Bang. There we go. Let's check the quest book. Okay, so done. Claim reward. Okay, moving on. We've now got gaining control. All this does sound cool, especially when we get there. ME chests only scratch the surface of what you can do with applied energistics. You can say that again. This applied energistics has to be one of my favourite mods, without a doubt. It's absolutely beautiful. To use anything more than ME chests, you will need a controller. Agreed, because I don't like the chests. This is both the brain of your ME network and the central point for power. For an ME device to be powered, it must be connected to a powered ME device via ME cable, or adjacent to a powered device such as your ME controller, connected to a conduit. Any device which is powered by your controller is also part of your network. You will need to craft another controller if you want more than one network. Sometimes multiple networks is. Yeah, right, okay, that's just a thing. Sometimes multiple networks is preferable to the energy cost of running long ME cables to distant devices. Well, if there's one thing that I'm not worried about, it's energy. I have got a ton of energy. I built a load more. I doubled my output. And let's go show you quick. Let's show you what I've been up to. So if we go down here, I must knock a hole in here so I can get in there easier. Anyway, if we come in here, you will see I've duplicated another 5 crucibles with magmatic dynamos and another hardened energy cell. This side, all of this is purely for my ME network. Okay, so I've got plenty of power. And remember, I can have up to 14 crucibles off of that igneous extruder, so I can have another 4 on this side if I wish. This is still powering all the machines I've got off of it easily. So there we go, I've doubled my power. Let's go put this heart away because I don't want it clogging up my pocket. That can go in there. Nearly got another life, which is cool. Okay, so what was I waffling about? So yeah, the long running costs of cables, I'm not worried about the fact that it use up a lot of power because I've got a ton of power. When you have power connected to the controller, the front will light up displaying the internal power level. If you open the block, you will see a screen that displays what is connected to your network and how much energy it is costing per tick. Remember, 20 ticks per second. More connections means more power is used. It is suggested that you click on the power button until it displays in MJ. 1 megajoule is equivalent to 10 RF. Okay, right, so we need to make an ME controller, and I totally agree because I definitely want an ME controller. So let's find the ME controller. There it is. Right, okay, so this is actually quite cool. This isn't going to burn up our resources. So I'm going to need a load more recipes. Okay, for this, oh no, these are expensive, these flax crystals. What am I talking about? That is not good. That's going to cost a nether quartz for each one. Damn it. Well, no choice. So let's go back to my crafting bench. Let's see if I've got any more nether quartz. Doubt it. Oh, I've got a couple. Every little helps. That ME chest actually I'll be using for my where is it there? ME drive. I think that uses a chest. So that's handy. Let's throw these in there. Because I shan't be needing them at the moment. Okay, let's go back into this. Throw them in there. Okay, so I need another blank pattern. Because this one will be for making a flax crystal. So quartz, certus and redstone. Oh, there's the timer. Well, okay, we've just made it this far. I'll continue on in the next episode because the ME network is going to be one long series of episodes. So let's write this to that. There we go. At least I can make life a little easier by speeding it up by having all the recipes made as we get to them. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.